Have you ever dreamed of getting a dog, but, the thought of throwing a frisbee for hours on end just sounds exhausting? Well, what if I told you the perfect dog for you is less of a long-distance runner and more of a world-class snuggler? Today, we're going to dive into the amazing world of couch potato dogs and help you find your perfect, low-key furry friend.
Just imagine this for a second. It's a quiet evening, you're curled up on the sofa with a great movie, and you've got this warm, happy pup snoozing right next to you. If that sounds like your personal version of paradise, then you have definitely come to the right place. Let's get to know these super chill dogs a whole lot better. Okay, first things first. When we say lazy dog, let's be clear, we're not talking about a dog that's out of shape or unhealthy. Not at all. We're talking about what we lovingly call couch potato dogs. These are just breeds that have a naturally calmer personality and don't need a ton of high-intensity exercise. They're perfect for a home that prefers peaceful cuddles over, well, constant chaos.
But how do you really know if a couch potato pooch is the right fit for your life? Let's break down all the benefits and figure out who the ideal owner for one of these laid-back buddies really is. This is our first stop on the road to finding your perfect match.
The perks of having a low-energy dog are actually super practical. Their calm personality makes them fantastic for apartment living. They're also way less likely to, say, chew up your sofa out of boredom. Plus, they just adapt so well to different kinds of families, whether you live alone or have a full house. And that sweet, patient nature makes them an absolutely wonderful companion for seniors. And this right here really gets to the heart of it. The perfect owner for one of these dogs isn't lazy themselves. Their lifestyle is just a much better match for a low-energy friend. We're talking about busy professionals, seniors looking for some gentle company, or honestly, anyone who just genuinely prefers a quiet cuddle on the couch to an intense game of fetch. So, are you thinking a couch potato dog might be just the thing for you? Awesome. Let's get to the really fun part, meeting some of the most popular breeds. We're going to explore all the candidates, and we'll break them down by size to make it easy. We're going to start small. These little guys pack so much love into a tiny body, and because they don't need a huge backyard to run in, they are absolutely perfect for apartments and other cozy living spaces. And even within the small breeds, there's just so much personality. You've got the Cavalier King Charles Spaniel, which was literally bred to be a companion dog. Then there's the Chihuahua, the ultimate lap warmer. The Boston Terrier is known as the American Gentleman for its friendly, polite nature. And of course, you can't forget the totally charming and hilarious personality of the Pug.
All right, moving on up in size, we've got the medium breeds. These dogs, they really offer that perfect middle ground. They're sturdy and substantial, but they're still really well suited for family life, without needing, a giant ranch to roam around on.
This group has some real classics. I mean, the Basset Hound is practically famous for its love of lounging. The French Bulldog is so charming and adaptable, and they absolutely adore their people. And, get this, yep, even the Golden Retriever's on the list. While they definitely love a good walk, their patient, gentle nature inside the house makes them a surprisingly calm and wonderful family dog.
Now for the really big surprise. Please do not let their size fool you. A lot of the biggest dog breeds are actually the biggest couch potatoes of all. These are the true gentle giants. They're majestic, they're calm, and they are surprisingly low energy.
So let's meet these gentle giants. The huge Great Dane is secretly just a massive lapdog, totally happy with a good nap. The St. Bernard is legendary for its calm and patient personality. And the Bernese Mountain Dog? Well, it's just a loving, gentle soul wrapped up in a beautiful, fluffy coat. Okay, so you've met a few potential matches. Awesome. But finding the right breed, that's just the first step. Now we've got to get into the practical stuff. The real keys to keeping your new couch potato happy and healthy for their whole life. Think of this as the roadmap for your future together. It is so important to understand the difference in what these dogs need. A low-energy dog still absolutely needs exercise, but we're talking about daily strolls, not 5-mile runs. They need their brains to work, but they get that from a puzzle toy, not from some complicated agility course. The real goal here is balance, not total exhaustion. And this right here, this is the big one. This is the non-negotiable. Low energy does not mean no energy. Every single dog, I don't care how much they love that sofa, needs at least one daily walk. It's crucial for their physical health, for their mental state, and of course to keep them from gaining too much weight.
So how do you keep them engaged without turning it into a huge workout? It's all about finding the right kind of fun. Puzzle toys are an absolutely brilliant way to get their brain ticking. A quick game of fetch in the living room or some hide and seek is perfect for light play. And short, upbeat training sessions are fantastic for bonding and just keeping their mind sharp.
You know, because these dogs are so calm, training them is usually a real pleasure. The absolute key is positive reinforcement. Lots of praise, lots of treats, they love that. To keep their attention, just keep the session short and fun. And while it's super important to socialize them when they're young, you always want to go at their pace. The idea is to build a confident, happy dog, not a stressed out one. And then, of course, we've got the essentials. Regular vet checkups, can't skip those. Diet is extra important because these less active breeds can pack on pounds pretty easily. Don't forget grooming to keep them looking and feeling good. And finally, make sure they have their own safe, cozy spot to sleep. A comfy bed is a couch potato's throne after all.
All right, let's zoom out and look at the bigger picture. Choosing to bring a dog into your life, even a so-called low-maintenance one, is a huge and wonderful commitment that is absolutely going to change your life. This is the final, and I'd say most important part of our whole journey.
This special bond you build, it spans their entire life. It starts with all that crucial training and socializing in puppyhood, moves into the steady, easy companionship of their adult years, and then goes all the way into their senior phase, where their needs are going to change and they'll need a little extra care. It's a commitment that evolves over a decade, maybe even more.
Ultimately, it really all comes down to this simple idea. When you match the right dog to the right lifestyle, it's not a chore. It's an incredibly rewarding journey. It's about creating that one-of-a-kind bond that just brings so much love and happiness into your home. So, the only question left to ask is, are you ready to start your journey? Because your perfect, loving, four-legged friend might just be out there right now, waiting to share your couch and your life. Thanks for hanging out with us.